Strong, independent women's financial woes come from not having a man. Check this out.
People are afraid to talk about how bad it is. There's nights where I'm not sleeping because I'm like, how are we going to make it?
Jennifer Smith moved into a new house 8 years ago, and she used her line of credit to help cover the costs.
Crime was escalating, and I had a 1-year-old baby at the time. Even though I know I'm in this credit card debt, I'm like, we can't stay here. This is not a safe area.
Smith's rent is now just over $3,200 a month, not including utilities. She's still struggling to pay off her debt.
Honestly, it comes down to having to skip payments because I'm going to pay my credit card or my line of credit, or am I going to make sure my kids have lunch for a week?
Guess what? This look, I don't care. Suffer in silence. We don't want to hear it. Shut your mouth. We ain't trying to hear it. Listen, you guys don't need men. So do what we do when we make bad financial decisions. Be quiet and work your way out of it. Okay? We really do not care that you guys are suffering. You know why? Because we weren't needed. So now we watching you make decisions like using a line of credit to get a house. So you're going to put debt on top of debt, plus you already got credit card bills, and you out here on the news talking about, oh, I got to decide whether I'm going to pay my line of credit or my credit cards or my kids eat for the week. You made bad financial decisions, and now you want to cry and moan about it. It doesn't work that way. You wanted to be a grown man. Be a grown man.
It's gonna be hard for her to get out of debt. If there's one thing that's tough in this life is to get off debt. Because you keep on piling, you keep on adding more and more. Before you realize it, you'll be drowning in a lot of debt.
Women can do anything that men can do. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
That man is demonstrating patience and mindfulness all while minding his own business and enjoying the peace.
Being hyper-independent is hurting you more than you think. So to my ladies, when you heavily rely on yourself to do everything, you start to develop certain masculine characteristics that become very unattractive. And you may not even realize that you have inherited these characteristics because you think that being extremely independent is actually a good thing and actually protects you. When in reality, when you're being hyper independent, you're not allowing yourself to be in your feminine. You end up becoming more dominant and end up attracting people that are more likely to depend on you, which just ends up adding more stress to your life.
I mean, the universe is fair enough. So if you become dominant, mostly you're not going to attract the dominant other party. You'll be attracting dependable parties. It's that easy. So, I mean, you just have to choose whatever you want, and you should be comfortable. When you make the bed, you should be sure to lay in it. I'm just saying it.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
What do you want to talk to me about?
You know, I'm a boss woman. I just was out at my booth, you know, doing my pop-up shop today, and I went to college, and I believe that I can have a family one day. I believe that...
How many kids you got?
No kids.
Okay. You believe you can have a family? Okay.
Yeah. I believe I can meet my match. I believe that I can find someone that...
Roll it back. No.
I'm sorry.
You don't do.
I'm sorry.
We don't overtalk. That's one thing you don't do.
I'm sorry. I'm getting people go to my page, my website, because I'm talking to you. So it's like, wow, I was shocked. Let's talk. Help me out, Kevin.
I don't know why. If you already have it all figured out, why you need my help?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to help your viewers, too, see my point of view and talk to you and have a conversation.
I don't think my viewers want to hear a woman tell them anything.
Go ahead. I just want to talk about your conversation about how I can meet my match. How can I make...
I don't know what your match is. What do you want?
I want someone that can match my drive, my ambition, someone that can bring to the table what I bring to the table as a woman.
How's that working out for you?
It's been working out great. I don't think guys at this point in my career are what I need to focus on. I just want to focus on myself. And then when I get to a level, I want to settle down.
Want any children one day?
Yes, of course.
How many kids would you like to have?
2 or 3.
Which one? 2 or 3?
3. Let's say 3. Let's just go for it.
At what age does geriatric pregnancy attach for the female?
I hear at 35.
When
I'll
was your
settle
last-
for 1 kid.
At 35, no, at 35, could you do me a favor? You keep swiping. Could you turn
These
off?
people are going to my website.
Could turn off the notifications or turn off comments, because that's kind of.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'll just ignore it. It's blocking your face though.
Well, you can turn off the comments. All you have to do is hit the 3 dots.
No, do you know my website? It tells me when I get viewers.
The wall.
Hello? It's just saying thing. It doesn't say vroom. Yes, just thing. At some point when I was turning on the key, it was just saying ka, ka, ka. Then thing, and it just ends there. Okay, let me try again.
At least she had to call somebody. I mean, yeah.
Like, what happened? What happened with the chivalry? You see that bar? You see the bar full of men sitting down, literally just watching women in heels stand up. Like,
you want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. See, what y'all girls don't understand is that when men get online, they actually be paying attention to the stuff that y'all be saying and doing, right? Especially when attractive girls get online and say and do stuff. That's who they be focused on. So every time you see a pretty girl make a video and talk about how she be disgusted when men talk to her when she out, how she don't like it when men look at her, men have conversations with her, don't talk to her. Like, when she makes videos like that, the men are paying attention. When women like that are making videos, the men are paying attention, right? And so they figure, okay, well, this must be what it is. This must be what women want. Right? It don't matter about the women who ain't really that attractive who get online and be like, oh my God, we want you to talk to us when you out. Like they're not listening to you. They listening to the girls who they find attractive and what those girls are saying, right? So you can't counteract the girls who they find to be attractive and them saying silly stuff online. So back to the point. Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know why? Because you've gotten online and showed how entitled you are, and you've shown how disrespectful a lot of y'all are. Why would somebody want to give up their seat for you? Right? You knew you was going to be standing up when you put the heels on. It is what it is. But for y'all to think that you can keep getting online and saying all of this outrageous stuff so that you can be a girl's girl and get follows and likes from other women and think that this stuff is not going to show up in real life some kind of way, it is. See, here's the thing. When men get online and they try to give women advice and tell women about what type of women they like, what they're attracted to, what they want, women meet them with, oh my God, we don't care what you want. We don't care, right? Because you're a girl's girl and you're trying to impress other women. So for the sake of that, it going one ear and out the other. When men try to give you good advice about men that's trying to play you in real life and tell you that the man just trying to go with the flow of BSing you about a title, he don't really want you. The way that's going in one ear and out the other, you think that that's what men doing too. But they not. They actually using social media to gauge how to deal with y'all in real life. And so because of that, that is the reason why I said when you going out, they ain't bothering you no more. When you going out, they ain't giving up their seat to you, right? Because remember when y'all get online and y'all try to make it seem like anybody who say anything to you must be trying to attack you? Remember that Man versus Bear? Remember, you can't just get on here and just be saying anything, right? And then think that ain't nobody gonna take it serious or think that there is some truth to what you be saying. So if you needed an answer to that question, there it is.